Have you ever sat at your desk at work and thought, if I just had a little more time, I could finally start that business I've been dreaming about? Well, that's the reality for so many of us. It's not that we don't have ideas, it's that we're stretched so thin that starting feels impossible. Well, what if you had an assistant? One that could help you find the right idea, cut through the noise, and give you a plan that actually fits into your life. And what if that assistant costs you less than my weekly venti brown sugar strato frappuccino? That assistant is ChatGPT. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use it to build a side hustle in 2025 without quitting your 9-to-5 and without sacrificing every night and weekend to do it. If we haven't met yet, I'm Kristen. I've been in marketing for over 30 years. For more than a decade, I thought about starting my own online business, but I kept putting it off because, like a lot of you, I had a full-time job, family responsibilities, and about 100 other reasons why the timing never felt right. At 53 years old, earlier this year, I finally made my move. I decided enough was enough. I started building a side business selling digital products, and now I'm sharing everything that I'm learning with people just like me, the quietly ambitious folks who know they're capable of more, but aren't sure how to take that first step. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 ways to use ChatGPT as your partner in figuring this whole side hustle thing out. We'll talk about how to discover your niche, how to brainstorm business ideas, how to validate those ideas so you don't waste your time, how to choose the right first step, and how to know when to scale. Stick with me until the end because I've got a list of bonus prompts that you can try right away. Prompts that are actually fun to use, and they'll help you dig into your why and design a business that truly fits you. Because if you build something that doesn't connect at your core, you'll burn out. Let's start at the very beginning, your niche. Why does this matter? Because if you don't define your niche, you end up spinning your wheels. You'll either chase shiny objects, bouncing from one idea to the next, or you'll stay so broad that nobody knows what you're about. And when nobody knows what you're about, they don't trust you enough to buy from you. So here's where ChatGPT can help. Instead of sitting there staring at a blank page, you can have it ask you questions that pull out what you already know about yourself. Here's a prompt that you can try right now. Help me uncover a side hustle niche. Ask me questions about my skills, my interests, and the kinds of people that I'd enjoy helping. Then suggest niches that overlap those things. This isn't about ChatGPT magically telling you what to do. It's about having it act like a coach, drawing out the answers that are already inside of you. Think of it as a mirror that helps you see your patterns. And if you're like me, you'll be surprised at how much clarity comes out of answering the right questions. Once you know your niche, the next step is figuring out what kind of side hustle makes sense for you. Here's why this step is so important. A niche gives you a direction, but an idea gives you momentum. Without a clear idea, you're stuck in the thinking about it stage forever. This is where ChatGPT can help you open up possibilities you might not have considered. So here's a prompt for you to test. In my niche of X, suggest 5 side hustle ideas that fit someone who works full-time. Explain the pros and cons of each. Now let me give you an example. Let's say your niche is gardening. ChatGPT might come back with ideas like a printable seasonal planting calendar, a weekend container gardening workshop, a beginner's guide to herbs ebook, affiliate partnerships with seed companies, or a YouTube channel teaching small space gardening tips. Now, here's the thing. None of these are the answer. They're options. They're your menu. And when you see the menu laid out in front of you, suddenly it feels a lot more doable. And if this is helpful so far, please go ahead and hit like and subscribe. I post new videos every week to help you build income streams without quitting your job. Subscribing means you'll never miss the next one. Now let's talk about validation. This step is critical, and here's why. Most side hustles fail because people skip this part. They get excited, they build something, they pour in their energy, only to find out that no one actually wanted it. And that hurts. Not just your wallet, it hurts your confidence. ChatGPT can't replace real-world testing, but it can give you a huge head start by helping you research demand, competition, and gaps in the market. So here's a prompt for you to try. Validate this side hustle idea. Boom, insert your idea into the prompt. Tell me who the target audience is, what problems it solves for them, what competitors are offering, and where there might be opportunities to stand out. For example, let's say you're thinking about creating a course teaching photography basics to parents. Well, ChatGPT can show you if parents are actively searching for this kind of help, what pain points they have, who else is already offering something similar, and how you might position your offer differently. That's powerful because you're no longer guessing. You're moving forward with evidence. All right, now here's where people get stuck. They come up with a dozen ideas and then they freeze. Why does this matter? Because overwhelm kills more side hustles than failure ever will. The secret to getting unstuck is choosing one first step and focusing on it until it's done. Here's a prompt that you can use to help you decide. Here are 3 side hustle ideas I'm considering, and then you list them. Compare them based on how much time they take to start, how much they cost to set up, and how quickly they could generate income. Then recommend the best one for someone working full-time. And this is exactly where I want to pause and tell you about something that I created that might help you even more. It's called the shortcut to selling your first digital product. I built it because I know how frustrating it is to dream about starting a business for years and never feel like you're getting anywhere. That was me. I spent over a decade in that space. And the reason that I built the shortcut is simple. I wanted you to feel what it's like to get a win. Because once you've created something real, a product that you can actually sell, you'll feel this surge of confidence and momentum. You'll stop wondering if you can do it. You'll know you can. And from there, every step forward feels lighter. So if you want that win and you want it soon, I'll link the shortcut below. It's the fastest way to go from idea to done. All right, now let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, you've got your niche, your idea, you validated it, and you've chosen your first step. What's next? Scaling. So why does this matter? Because if you stop after step 1, you'll stall out. On the other hand, if you try to scale too fast, you'll burn out. The sweet spot is knowing when your first offer is working and then adding the next logical step. So here's a prompt that you can try. I just launched my first side hustle, and you insert your idea here. Create a roadmap showing how I could grow this into $1,000 per month business in the next 12 months. Include milestones for audience growth, email list building, and possible product extensions. This gives you a plan that's realistic, not overwhelming. You're not just launching a thing, you're building a system that grows. Now, here's a bonus. Fun advanced prompts. Okay, you made it to the end, so here's your reward. I don't just want to give you prompts. I want to give you prompts that are fun to try, that help you dig deeper into who you are and what's going to keep you motivated long term. Because here's the truth. If you move forward with a side hustle that doesn't connect with you at your core, you're going to burn out. So let's make sure that doesn't happen. Here are some prompts to play with tonight. Dig into your why. Ask me 5 questions to help uncover why I want to start a side hustle. Then suggest 3 types of businesses that line up with my deeper motivation. All right, here's one to match your personality. Here's a description of my personality, and then you insert your details, your qualities. Suggest niches and side hustle ideas that fit someone like me. Don't suggest anything that would require me to act completely against my natural strengths. So here's one to check your lifestyle fit. Suggest side hustle ideas for me, but take into account that I only have an hour a night, Monday through Thursday, and 8 hours on Saturday. Eliminate anything that doesn't fit my schedule. All right, and then this one will help you play to your strengths. Based on my skills in blank. Fill that in. Suggest side hustles where those strengths would give me an advantage and rank them for me from fastest to slowest path to income. Here's one to help you think long term. Help me brainstorm side hustle ideas that not only generate income, but would still feel meaningful and exciting to me 5 years from now. Now, here's how you make these even better. Add qualifiers and constraints. The more specific you get, the more useful the answers are going to be. So let me give you a few examples. Take into consideration that I don't want to spend more than $200 to get started. Or Keep in mind that I prefer working behind the scenes, not on camera. Or you could say something like, only suggest ideas where I can reuse content across multiple platforms. These little tweaks make ChatGPT's output 10 times more relevant. So when you're testing prompts tonight, don't just accept the first answer. Add your real life details. Tell it your budget. Tell it your schedule. Tell it how you like to work. That's how you get answers that actually fit you. So that's how you use ChatGPT to go from I want a side hustle to I know my niche, my first step, and my plan to grow. If you're ready to go deeper into setting up the systems that make this side hustle passive, watch this video next. And remember, you don't need more hours in the day. You just need the right assistant. Here's to your success. If this saved you time or gave you clarity, please hit like and subscribe. I've got a lot more videos coming and they're all made with you in mind.